Oh, I timed that perfectly. Hi. Sorry, I was rushing in there. I just went to the toilet. I didn't want to be leaving midway through the stream. Hello, how are you? What a way to start the stream. All right. I'm Chris Lake, and how are you? We're doing demo streams today. Well, that's the plan anyway. So, what's the deal? Throw the songs in the Discord?
Join the Discord. There is a demo submissions tab. Read the instructions there. There will be a Google form. You'll submit your songs. We're going to close it off in 20 minutes, so get your songs in now. There's already 40 responses in there. Get it running.
What Nate said. This is Nate Vogel. Give it up for Nate Vogel. He's running a tight ship around here. I mean, he could have suggested that I go to the bathroom a little bit earlier than 2 minutes before I start streaming.
Well, I suggested you start your stream on time too, but...
Yeah, but I was hungry. I wanted to eat. So what's happening? How's everyone doing? I'm just reading everything on the chat.
Generated by Hippie Habitat.
Nice. Who's Hippie Habitat?
Yeah, another streamer.
Nice.
Watches you quite a bit, is in chat.
Hello,
Brought in
Hippie
74
Habitat.
more people.
I can see it. Damn. Thank you. Well, anyway, we just started the stream, and welcome. We are going to be listening to a demo submitted by you guys. We'll check them out, and yeah, see what we find. See if we find any gems, or anything that's really exciting, or anything really drab and fucking unlistenable. I'm sure we'll get a bit of both. So yeah, let's go over a few things that have happened lately. So I'll start with my weekend. I was in, where was I? Thinking. I was in Charleston, South Carolina on Saturday playing, don't tell me, High Tide Festival?
You nailed it.
High Tide Festival. God, memories. Played High Tide Festival on Saturday. That was an absolute bitch to get to, but we made it in the end. Sweat my balls off there. That heat there was disgusting, but it's such a cool city. It's really, really, really nice. But was only there for a few hours, and then left there quickly and headed to Vegas. Played Marquee Pool, and then was home. That was it. So yeah, that was my weekend. And Savannah came out. So I guess you guys have all been hearing it. I see loads of you have been streaming it, and yeah, it's going down really, really good. I got to point out something pretty crazy. So actually, let me pull up the page. I want to show you guys this. Right. No, I actually don't want to use that. Hang on a second. Let's talk about Beatport. So for those of you that don't know, Beatport is where most of the DJs get their dance records from to play out. So for you casuals that weren't already aware, this is where you go. And so here we are. This is Beatport. And at the moment, Savannah is number 5 overall. Look at that. I've got a front cover. No, the second release on the front cover. But this is the funny bit. And I can't believe this. Remember on stream a couple of weeks ago, I said that I was going to make the a cappella available. Well, I don't think I've seen this before, but if we go to the top 10 of house, oh, look. Savannah a cappella, number 9. That's absolutely mental. And I've had so many remixes already sent by, lots by really, really talented producers. And oh, hang on, we're dropping frames. We're dropping frames.
We didn't change anything.
2 seconds. Loads. I wonder if it's got anything to do with the
Twitch thing.
No,
yeah.
but that just went down.
Well, yeah, I know Twitch is having issues today.
Sorry, we're just noticing these. We're noticing the drop frames right now. Yeah. So there is a problem with what's the service that's the
Cloudflare is having an issue. I think AWS might be also having an issue.
Yeah. Would that be causing a problem with the Discord as well?
Seems like Discord's fine. I mean, I'm looking at the streams right now. It doesn't look stuttery, at least on YouTube end. Twitch looks fine.
Okay. We're just going to try roll through this. But anyway.
Yeah, Jerry Rip says it's due to Cloudflare outage. It's affecting every service.
Okay, so the drop frames is likely that.
Yeah, unless you yanked the Ethernet port.
Okay. If you're having problems on, if you're having I haven't let you yank the Ethernet. How do we actually make sure that this is we're actually going through the Ethernet? Because at the moment it says Wi-Fi's on. I'm just going to double check what network we're running on. Yeah, we're actually running on, I think we're on Wi-Fi.
Why is it on Wi-Fi? It's on Ethernet every single time.
Well, has it? Well, it says I'm connected to Wi-Fi. Network. I'm connected as well. Maybe I just disconnect the Wi-Fi. Disconnect the Wi-Fi?
No. I mean,
it's definitely connected.
Double check our Ethernet then.
YouTube's not dropping frames apparently, so maybe it's that. Okay. All right. If chat,
we'll monitor.
Yeah, chat. Let me know if everything's good. It's all looking good on this side right now. Anyway, let me get back to the. Let me get. What?
Sorry, Pedros is in the chat as well. The Whistle is one of the best songs that's ever come out on Black Book. That's a personal take. Fucking love that song.
All right, shout out Pedros in the chat. Pedros released a track with us a couple of months ago called The Whistle, and man, it sounds really, really good. It sounds really, really good live. You should check that one out. Pedros, The Whistle. He's a lovely kid as well. Anyway, back to my bragging. Savannah a cappella is top 10 of house. What the fuck is going on? Like, that's amazing. I don't think I've ever seen an a cappella make it into the top 10 of the charts. So I'm hoping my a cappella just keeps going higher and higher. It's unbelievable. But yeah, there's a bunch of remixes. I saw I've been sent one by Biscuits. Who was the other one? Who did that disco one? Someone in
Honey and Badger, right?
Honey and Badger. Someone else did a really deep one. I can't remember. There's been a bunch. So yeah, there's been a bunch sent in. Really, really cool. Really cool. So yeah, if you want to remix it, go buy the acapella. Acapella's available on Beatport. Plus, if you want the original, you know, like the original's, you know, good too. The original's here. Right there, number 5. Links in the chat right now. Both chats, right? Yeah. We're running a tight ship here today. So yeah, you should drop acapella only version like Ob Mob did with Losing Control. That's what we just said. All right. Have we announced anything else as well? Have I announced the next single?
I think people kind of put it together, but it's not an announcement per se.
Ah, well, fuck it, I'm doing it. So the next single is Psycho. Was there some other announcement we were meant to be doing? Ah, fuck it, I've ruined it. So Psycho's the next one. That's coming out when?
The 27th.
Oh, fuck. There we go. Well, I think people are starting to figure it out. I love streaming. This is great. We need a stream with Bonobo. We absolutely need a stream. Do you know what? I'm going to ask him right now. You want to ask him? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Morgan's going to ask him. Morgan's here. Morgan works on my management team. She'll get it all sorted. She makes all this happen. She makes sure that Nate can walk straight, etc. You'd be useless without her. That's what I'm saying.
When you word it like that, that's true.
Yes. Savannah puts me in the mood to quit my job. I'll walk out right now. Vibes as fuck. That's kind of heavy. All right, what else was I going to tell you? I'm not having Guinness today. I don't actually drink. Maybe Nate will have one. Maybe Morgan will have one. But no. Is Falling the track with Bonobo? Yes. It is. Yeah. Oh, that Salah, you motherfucker! I've seen your videos.
What are you doing?
I've seen your videos. It's pretty impressive what you do. Yeah, you are the house music FBI, you creepy little fuck. It's amazing. Honestly, when I come home at night, I check my bushes just to see if you're in there.
Nick Sung is texting us going,
He's
what the fuck
out.
is going on?
Ah, dear. It's all right. No one sees this.
Do you want me to start counting concurrence?
Yeah. It was fine. Well, a lot of this information's out there already. Like
That one 100%. No one fucking knew, except for the people in this room or on your team.
No, but I've spoken about working with Bonobo.
You just...
Stop making such an issue, dude. Yeah, I'll be up on TikTok in a few minutes, definitely. But don't worry about it. There's loads of other tracks. We're starting to run out of them now, but I mean, yeah, there's loads of other tracks. But I actually think I'm going to give you a preview of another one on stream today. So, are you going to make a big deal out of that?
Just do whatever you want at this point, man.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Chris Leak, that's me. Any closer on the Messy remix? No, Lola Young hates me, so it ain't happening. She hates me. But you know what? I respect her. She's got a great voice, great artist, so good for her. She's earned the right to fucking despise me. I'm so curious to what Fortet and Chris Lake sound like. I'm curious about what that would sound like too. That'd be amazing. Everyone has already been DMing her. I promise you. It's like I feel very, very sorry for them. They obviously don't want to do this remix, and people have been hounding for it. So what can you do? All right, so let's look in my little folder of tricks. I'm going to pull up a song. How long are you gonna allow me to play? How long am I allowed to play of a song from the album?
Well, which one do you think?
It's very, very lucky that Morgan is not on camera because she is scowling at me right now. She's absolutely scowling at me. She's worked so hard on the rollout of this album, and she's very detail orientated, and it's very difficult to be detail oriented when you've got someone like me coming on camera and saying whatever the fuck that I want, and doing whatever I want. Wow, there's actual smoke coming from her ears. Yeah. Nate does love to gatekeep. Honestly, you need to calm down.
Look, man, you can do whatever you want. Hands off now.
All right, so I'm going to play you a little bit. Can I announce the name of it, or do I just play the audio?
I'd love if you just did the audio.
Okay, I'm not going to tell you any details. Let me figure out. I'm just going to play it blind. Here we go. You can hear that, right? Right? I'm just double checking. I'm going to skip in a little bit. But yeah, here we go. There we go. All right, so let's do demo submissions. So, have we got any in yet?
Yeah, you're gonna have to give me a second. We have 170. Three of them got submitted as I started speaking.
Okay.
Give me one moment. I'm gonna walk off demo submissions for a little bit. Give us a chance to breathe. This is over 170 now.
All right, sick. Well, yeah, you guys are definitely guessing who I've been working with. So, but, you know, I don't want to go into specifics. You know. But yeah, the song's really sick. And we're moving on. So, yeah. I really like that one. Do you like it? Do you like the little clip? I've actually never played it out. I've never played it out. So that's the first time I've actually played it to anyone other than my my internal team. So
Oh, MPH is in the chat.
Is he? Oh, lovely.
He's in YouTube, according to Feldman.
What's he doing there? Is he creeping? Shout out to MPH. He's in the chat. Say hello to MPH. I wonder if Europeans don't know what MPH means. Huh? Well, I know that, but I'm saying, like, you know, because Europeans, they use kilometers.
Yeah.
And Canadians. Yeah, there we go. Don't know why I was thinking about that. Okay, so have we got a link or anything?
Give me one moment. It's just about to be ready.
Miles, when are you actually next out here? You should come in on stream. That would actually be really fun. Which show is Miles playing with us? That's San Diego, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
That'll be
San Diego. Fuck, that's gonna be great. Really, really sick.
All right, Chris, I'm sharing a link to you right now. That link will have 5 names that were randomly selected.
Okay, right. So this is one thing that we're trying to change is like rather than the first people that send something in or the quickest people that send something in, we're doing a randomizing of the links. So how are we doing that with ChatGPT or?
Yeah, I'm pretty much. I have a form that gets created that goes into a sheet. I take that sheet, export the data, move it into ChatGPT, let it randomize and pick 5 names, no repeats, and then take that form out, give it back to me. I give you the form. There's probably a better solution, but this does technically work.
Okay, cool. So we're trying our best. We're building something out for the longer term, but at the moment we're gonna do this. So let's have a look at what we have. Can I show the links? No, I don't want to show the links to him. No. So here we go. Okay, so the first track we're going to listen to.
Miles is back on the 19th, by the way.
19th. In a week. I'm here.
Yeah, he'll be here at 2 p.m.
Bang. All right. We're going to have MPH on next week. You better be ready. Oh, he lands at 2?
Well, it's not. We'll sort something.
Change your flight. Change your flight for the people.
Yeah, Chris will pay for it.
I'll pay for it. What? If you fly in business, I'm going to be real pissed. All right, so first track is by... Actually, I need to change... there's one thing I need to change. I need to... Is there a way in Chrome that I can hide the... I want to hide the bar with the link in it.
In Chrome?
Hang on, view, show...
You could,
Show.
Just zoom in.
couldn't you just, full screen or just force zoom in?
Well, yeah, but Zoom's not going to remove the bar. Hang on, view. I don't want to see the full URL. How do I? Anyone know how to do that? Yes, I can actually just do that in OBS, right? Can we crop with OBS?
You could also just delete it. Just like delete it without reloading the page.
All right, you know I'm gonna fuck that up. All right, I'll delete it for now.
Or yeah, F11. Just make it.
I'm absolutely gonna fuck this up, but
Look,
this is the
most of it anyways.
the first one we have is. I think we're gonna have to move a couple of things. Let me move this camera. Sorry, guys. Running a real tight ship here. Bang. There we go. Whisper by Toth Tamas. Let's see what this stuff sounds like. Yeah, man, I like that vibe. That's nice. But you know what? Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. As chat has pointed out, we need to analyze the profile picture. So I do believe... Where is this? Let's figure out. Let's do a little bit of investigating. Balaton Sound. That is in... Balaton Sound. Is that Croatia or is that Hungary? Festival. We're doing a bit of investigating here. Hungary. It is Hungary. There we go. Okay. So, probably Hungarian. Now, he seems to like a beverage. Looks like strong hair, but also just got out of bed at the same time. Kind of like, so like partially styled, but might have just taken a nap. And seems to be at a stage supporting up-and-coming artists because it's not full. So fair play. Bravo to Tos Thomas. That is the attitude to take at music festivals. Well played. But yeah, not Brazilian. Hasn't got the Brazilian vibe, even though he is wearing sunglasses in his profile picture. So the song I really like. I think this riff here on the drop is actually really interesting. I was saying some profound shit just then.
It was the most intelligent shit you were saying on stream.
Listen, I'm trying here. It's just like, I'm trying to keep everything running nicely, but no, sometimes I forget to hit the mute button. So, I like that drop. I like that drop a lot. It's nice. It's just got really, the sound is cool, and I'd say the issues or the things to work on are like, I like things to be I like things simple. I think simple's really effective, but the drums on this are probably a little bit too simple. They kind of like lack a little bit of texture, and kind of, there could be more development of the drums. They could have a bit more vibrancy to them, and yeah, I think there's definitely something to work on there. It's just, you know, do with a bit more development. But you've got a nice song there, and it's pleasant. It's nice to listen to. It's kind of yeah. And someone in the chat just said, you need a tool that automatically mutes the mic when your computer plays audio. Yes, that is exactly what I need, and I don't have it, and no one's presented a solution in front of my nose. So hopefully that will come at some point. But anyway, Tos Thomas, thank you very much. Keep going to festivals early, and shout out to Hungary. All right, so next one. We have got, I'll delete the link. Next one we have is Hyrie, Hands. So based off the profile picture, he doesn't like having his photo taken. So is unsure about showing himself completely, and is kind of like halfway between a profile picture and halfway between a unlocked video game character. But the graffiti on the wall is really, really cool. Let's check the track.
with the hands up. With the, hit 'em with the band. With the,
You dirty bastard. Holy fuck. Hang on, let's just get the ending. That's sick. That is very, very sick. I don't know what else to say to that. That's very impressive. So that was by Hyrie, the partially unlocked video game character from Oregon, and yeah, from Oregon. Fuck, that's really cool. I mean, I don't know jack shit about that genre. I don't even know what that genre is. Is it kind of like trap, kind of powerful, lo-fi kind of trap shit? I don't know. Really, really cool. Really, really cool. Very, very yeah, I really like that. Thank you for sending. And I'm assuming you're signed or something, because that's I mean, if you're not, then you will be. Let's have a look. Let's pull up your shit. Well, maybe it's a new project.
Sound design on that was crazy.
Yeah, sound design's mad.
Reminds me a little bit of some like old Moody Good stuff. I might get flamed for that one, but I mean that's the most complimentary way. I love Moody Good.
Fair play. Well, thank you for sending. All right, next one. Let's go. All right. So we... All right. We have... by Supreme Asian. What a fucking name. Fuck that shit. Let's check this out. Well, thank you, Supreme Asian. So yeah, I think there's some good parts to that. Like I think your second drop's actually a lot better than your first one. When this came in here, I didn't like the addition of the riff. Like, you know, let me go to it again. Like the way you're using that riff kind of feels, I don't know, it just feels a bit dated. Now, this comes to my other point that I think you can take it as a positive or a negative. It really depends on what you're looking to do. This does sound kind of like that melodic techno sort of stuff, what you're doing here, which for me kind of lacks identity because it's sort of, it's quite a signature sound for a few and not for a lot, if that makes sense, you know? It's like as soon as you hear it, it makes you think of a certain artist, and yeah, that's kind of like my that's my thoughts on it. I feel like it works, but for me it feels a little bit flat. It leaves me feeling a little flat. So but thank you for sending. So and I can't really rate your profile picture because you know, that doesn't look human. So right, next one.
I like the color of it.
I like the color of it too. All right, next one. All right, we have, just clean this up. Oh yeah, the other thing on that last track, I feel as if like fuck that shit as a sentiment for the vocal doesn't really match up with the sentiment of the song. It doesn't make me think fuck that shit, you know? That would be another point I'd make. I feel as if there's, you know, there can be, you can reinforce the meaning of the words that are being said in a song through the vibe of the music, and that wasn't screaming fuck that shit to me, you know. The track before it was probably screaming more fuck that shit than this one. So all right, anyway, next track. So this is by, I don't know if I can, how the fuck do you pronounce that? Ramiley? Ramiley, we'll go with Ramiley. It's called Run It, and it's reworked. So, I don't know what he means by reworked. Probably means it's his 80th version of this song. But anyway, he looks happy. He looks happy, he's got good hair. I'm not jealous. I like it. I think it's a nice vibe to it. Kind of, it's got a nice bump to it. I like the use of melody. Some of it's a little challenging. Some areas get a little bit, maybe there's a bit too much going on. Let me just go back to this again. Like you maybe want to ditch the high held string there. Feel like there's just a couple too many elements all coming in at once. It's kind of like asking a lot of the listener. And then overall, maybe just some of the mix overall feels a little bit drab, kind of a bit sort of muted and kind of muffly a little bit. It's a nice song. It's a nice song. I like it. I like it. So yeah, that's my thoughts on it. But thank you for sending. I'm not jealous of your great hair at all, bastard. All right, last one. What? All right, I think we should open up the Discord again. What have we decided? Add?
Let's try add.
Okay, right. We were unsure. What we're trying to do is we're going to try and periodically open up the Discord for submissions to try and avoid it.
Sorry to cut you off. The Discord's open. Reopen the form.
Did I not say Discord?
You said that the form. For the
Sorry, I meant the Discord. The form on the Discord, right?
Yes.
The form on the Discord is periodically going to be opened during the stream. We're trying to figure out a way to not allow the submissions to get too out of hand. So we are going to go have submissions, randomly select 5 from the submissions, then close the submissions, do the reviews, and then continue that cycle until I'm done, basically.
Please do not resend again.
Yeah, please don't do please don't do resubmissions. We at the moment are going to try and do it so that people only have to submit once, and then new people to the stream can add tracks and they'll be included into the submissions. Submitting twice is not going to work. They will get stripped out. So that's what we're trying to do. We're going to see how that works this week and the next time we do it, and then we'll just develop it from there. So we'll go on to the next track, which is by Not Jerem. Let's try this shit. Okay, so Not Jerem. He looks like he's expecting us to inspect his nostrils. He kind of looks a little bit angry with us, if I'm being honest. So I'm kind of not sure what to expect here.
Acid.
One, two, three, four, acid, drop, acid. Acid. Drop acid. One, two, three, four, acid, 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 drop.
Yo, so the beat on that's great. The beat and the bass is really really hits. I felt it immediately. Okay, so the bow. It's like it's getting there. It's not. I don't think it's quite right. I think it could be kind of like a mix thing. I don't know whether you're doing that with a synth. I think like if you're doing it with a synth, I think there can be a little bit more like zip to the sound, like bow, like more of an envelope of the filter, like just kind of like so it sucks you in. I just that sound, the way that you've kind of like designed this track, there's such a consistent, like you could nod to that kind of groove for a long time. So the magic in what you're doing with the song is how you're using the accents to keep the song pushing forward and keeping it exciting. That's one of those accents, and I feel like it's sort of, if I'm being brutally honest, it's kind of like in a sound design kind of sense, it's kind of a bit 5 out of 10, you know? Whereas I think your groove is really strong. So I think it's worth kind of like going a bit further with the with those sounds. The acid vocal, look, I mean, it's sort of I'm trying to formulate the right words in my head right now to explain it. It's I've done songs with the word acid in it. You know, it's quite a there's some go-to words that happen in dance music, and I actually, if I'm honest, the 1, 2, 3, 4 of that vocal I kind of like. I like the actual repeated acid, the way you've used it. I think that works, but the actual last bar that happens before the drop, I'm not really into that. That goes
1, 2. 2, 3, 4, acid, drop, acid.
I mean, you're rhythmically making it work, but it doesn't kind of like make me like feel anything in particular. I don't know. That's kind of like that's my thought. But I think you got a really good beat there. So anyway, that's my thoughts. Hopefully, I don't know if any of that's any use to you, but yeah, I think you've done a good job. So yeah. All right. So I think that is our first round of 5. Let's go into have we got any more?
Yep, I am importing new ones into the same place. So
Sweet.
you have to reload the page shortly. Give me 1 moment.
But anyway, shout out to the everyone that sent in the tracks so far. So shout outs to Tos Tomas, Hyri, Supreme Asian. How did you say I pronounced the other one? Ramali Music? Remeli Music, and then Not Jerem. Thank you. Thanks for sending in. So
Reload that page.
That-
It's actually updated correctly. Press the reload button. Okay, no, still not working. I'll send you a new link.
Okay.
Morgan's trying to be so polite and not get called out for walking across the screen, so I'm just gonna call her out personally for her.
Yeah, at the moment we've got 2 couch mods. So one's Nate, one's Morgan. They both work with me. They're great. Well, Nate's all right.
Oh, fair enough.
Just waiting for Nate to get his shit together.
If you check your text, there's actually another 5 ready to go. And on that note, after Chris starts the next one, I'm going to close off submissions again. Get them in now. You have like a minute.
All right. This sheet is called Next 5. All right, so. Okay, next one is by Mace Cash. Let's check this shit. Ah, wow.
Wait, give me 1 second. I'm not seeing that Ace Cash is in either chat.
Is he gone?
Mace Cash, if you're in here, make sure to say something. Oh, yep, there we go. They're in
All right,
chat.
cool. All right, we're on.
Run it.
Just delete this link. All right, so he's got a great quiff here. Very, very great quiff. He's got a bit of a, would it be a 60s look going on? I think he's straight out of Greece. I like it. Greece the film, not the country.
I walked into the room dripping in gold. Yeah, dripping in gold. I walked into the room dripping in gold. Dripping in gold. A wave of heads did turn, and so I've been told. Oh, so I've been told. My heart broke when I saw you kept your gaze control. Oh, I cannot decide. Can you want me like the other boys do? They stare at me while I stare at you. Why can I keep you safe as my own? One moment I have you, the next you are gone. Rehearsed steps on an empty stage. That boy's got my heart in a silver cage. Why can you want me like the other boys do? They stare at me while I crave you. I walked into the room dripping in gold. Yeah, dripping in gold. I walked into into the room, dripping in gold, dripping in gold. A wave of heads did turn, and so I've been told. Oh, so I've been told. My heart broke when I saw you kept your gaze control. Oh, I cannot solve. So I've been told not to soul. But when I saw you kept gold, oh, not to soul.
I actually don't know this original, but Nate's talking, he's saying in the background it's one of his favorite old songs. So I don't know it, but I just base it on what I hear. So there's definitely some issues with that vocal. Like there's a lot of I'm hearing a lot of like mic noise and pops and stuff like that. I'm hearing that quite clear on these speakers, and the vocals are a little loud and a little dry. I think could do with a little bit more setting into the track. I'm gonna take a guess, and it sounds like you're kind of over compressing your master. Because when the drop comes in, when the bass is put in into the song, it feels like the song drops in volume. That's normally showing that you kind of like you're over compressing your master, so your compressor is never really getting back up to full volume or the limiter or whatever. So you kind of like you're overly squashing the track, and that can be nice in a musical way. You just have to compensate and bring down your breakdown elements to kind of allow it to feel like it lifts. And at the moment, it feels like the drop kind of drops, whereas you want it to feel like it opens out and feels bigger. So that's something I'd work on. I just think you got some mix issues. So 2 seconds. You can come in. I've changed your angle. There's Morgan. There she is again.
You're just angle flicking to make sure Morgan's viewed as much as possible.
No, I was actually trying to reduce it for her.
Trying.
Thank you. But yeah, anyway, thank you for sending, Mace, and yeah, you look like a dapper fella. You look like a dapper fella. All right, so close that. Let's go on to the next one. So we've got one by 2 seconds. Two seconds, guys. Oh, shit.
Perfect time for me to shill some shit. No, unlike Chris, I know when to check if the mic's muted or not. Savannah just came out.
Carry on, I'm gonna make a coffee.
Can you make that too, please?
Fuck that. I'll do the shilling then. Where was I at? Okay, second track. You'll get your opportunity to shill. So you gotta love him. All right. So let's check this out. All right, we have a song by Pitch Black called Keeper. Strong hair, man. I've got serious hair envy right now. You can tell that I'm in my 40s and losing it at a rapid rate. So I just exhibit jealousy at every stage when it comes to hair follicles. You bastards. Let's check this out.
Is this some kind of fever? This floor is getting steeper. Don't let me go, 'cause you know that I'm a keeper. You know that I'm a keeper.
That sounds great. That's really cool. I was like, sorry if I was pulling faces. I was trying to listen to some details on there. So I'd love to know, are you both in the chat here, or is it like one of you or two of you? What's the go? Is I'm assuming one of you's the singer. Is that an original vocal? I'd love to know. That's really cool. I like the vocal a lot.
They're a sibling duo.
Oh, sick. Okay, cool. Well, that's really nice. I'd say I got one detail I reckon you could improve on that a little bit. It's really small. So you're if you listen closely, if you listen on the groove, there's like pretty much everything is highly swung, which is great. It actually works really well for the track. Some of the hats are not, and they're kind of like, they rub a little bit with the groove. So I think you might want to go in there and like get a little bit surgical on trying to match up some of those hats with the groove. I'll see if I can highlight where it's at. Yeah, so your hats, you've got like the closed hats. At the moment, like your hats are like, and it should be like like that. Fuck, I can't do it that quick, but like they should be more swung in line with the rest of the groove. It'll make it a little bit tighter. That's something I do. The rest of it sounds great. It just hits. Yeah, nice work. I'm sure I'm sure you'll have people that are I'm sure you'll have people that really want to play that. So that's great. Yeah, great work. Yeah, there we go. Thank you for sending. Next. Who's this by? Gabriel Klin. Higher Self. All right.
Wait, where are you seeing that one on that link?
It's on the link it says internal revenue,
Okay.
but the actual track's called.
Very interesting handle.
Yeah. Internal Revenue Service NA is his username on Twitch or YouTube.
And they're in the chat.
Yeah. But it's Gabriel Klin. All right, so let's have a look. Gabriel Klin looks like he's interested in I don't know whether he's I think he's indicating medicine from the earth, you know. We can interpret that however we want, but it's a very I feel like I've seen things like that on like placemats in my grandparents' house like 30 years ago.
I'm seeing this light in the world. I'm stronger, I'm not where I started.
Yeah, man, groove's great. I think that's really, really cool. I find that really exciting. Honestly, I think that groove's really cool. The vocal, like, it could do with a little bit of work bedding into the song. So when you get here, let me see where it's at.
I'm going high, getting inside. I'm going high, coming strong. I'm not where I started.
I think most of it's a mix thing. Your vocals kind of fighting with the pads and some of the upper harmonics of the bass. So you've either got to try and make the vocal a bit more prominent or carve out some frequencies against those other sounds to allow it to sit in the track a little bit better. But your groove's fantastic. That's really, really cool. I really like that. Great job. So and thank you for sending. That's I'm assuming, is this another unreleased artist? Let's have a look. Okay, he's from Frankfurt, Germany. Yeah, fuck. Doing great shit. So there we go. Gabriel Klin. One to watch. That's really cool. Really nice. I'm excited to hear the next stuff from you. All right, so next. What? Nate just has to make like a little mouth noise, like,
Well,
kind of like, what have I done now? What's going on?
Not you. I just went to go check the next song, and I'm not seeing them in the Twitch chat.
Oh, someone breaking the rules and regulations, according to Nate Vogel. Go on, Nate. Have off.
Well, DJ Mikey the Kid, your song was selected next. You better pop off in chat soon, or else we might have to go to someone else.
Wow. That's the kind of ship that Nate's running around here. He's real serious about following the rules. You know, like... Poker Reel, yeah. Track space is a good shout, honestly. Are we playing it or are we skipping him?
Mikey, you sent your name incorrectly. You sent a... It's fine. They're in YouTube. They sent me a link to their Twitch account in the form.
Just details, you know? The devil's in the details.
He's here.
All right, see ya.
Get her on him.
All right, okay, here we go. I feel like we need to make like a little hand gesture. Like, there's no profile picture to judge. That's bullshit.
You're the one who said you were okay with not...
No, I'm okay with it, but I'll be honest with you. Some of the profile pictures have been a bit lame today. I'm like, it's a bit more fun when there's something a bit, off. Let's play this one. So it's called Baby Work It.
Baby, work it. Baby, work it. Baby, work it. Baby, work it. Baby, work it.
Hi. That one's making me think or feel all kinds of emotions. So it's actually very catchy. The idea there is catchy as fuck. It's also like okay, I'm going to be honest. While that was playing, all I was thinking about was if this was used to torture me. You know, like if this was played on loop for a whole day, I don't actually think I'd make it through the end of the day. I think it would drive me absolutely fucking bonkers. Yeah. Just like, make it fucking stop. But it's catchy. But it doesn't have much replayability. Evidently, because I got 2 minutes into the song and I stopped it. But it's like, I think, I'm actually not trying to be a cunt. I'm really sorry. But like, it's what was the song? Actually, I'm really regretting saying that. What is the song it reminds me of? Go search fucking is it Federico Franco Cream? I don't even know if I can play it because I'll probably get copyright struck. Federico Franchi Cream. Is that the one?
Oh. I think I kind of hear that.
Yeah. It's kind of like it's one of those ones where if you kind of like if you got it in the pocket, I think that's a fucking ripper of a song. Like what you've just done. It's just like it's just slightly to the left of that at the moment. Anyway, I'm sorry if I'm watching the chat go crazy. I feel really bad right now. Sorry. I'm not trying to rip on you, but I kind of did. Maybe the Love Parade, I guess. Yeah. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm not a producer. I'm popping in there. It's like,
What did you think?
like it's so close to being fucking sick. It needs those tweaks to push it from like sounding kind of like a little rough and, as you said, torturous. Which is your words, not mine. But with those tweaks and you get it into that zone, it becomes a really fucking fun sound.
Come on,
It's,
Morgan.
Switch the camera for Morgan.
She's gone, yeah. She just shook her head. Anyway, there we go. Next song. Thanks for sending. I'm kind of sorry for the mild mini roast there. Keep going at it. I think there's actually if you get the sound design right on it, I think you got a good one. Maybe. As long as people don't listen to it for longer than 30 seconds.
Before you start the next one, we are going to reopen submissions in 3, 2, 1. They're open.
Submissions are open. We'll do the next round.
We're gonna have just send as many. No, sorry, let me restate. Send one track in. Per
Come in,
stream.
Nate. Come in. Get close to the microphone. Give them the fidelity of your voice.
There's no fidelity to my voice.
You've had a new haircut, haven't you? You look so dapper. Like, everyone make a comment about Nate's hair. He's normally in here with a cap, but no, he's
A black book hat usually.
Yeah, exactly. He loves a freebie. Sorry, the hat. That's your wages.
Yeah, I just reopened it. Please, one submission per person. We do have something that should stop people from submitting more than one. If I personally notice it, I will never let you resubmit because you're being rude to other people. I'm gonna let Chris do one more track review, and then we're gonna refresh the 5, and we'll close it after that.
Yeah, we're actually only going to do another 5 because I've got some shit that I need to do today. And also, there's one other thing to add. Now, the next person that I am going to be doing the demos from, this is the one, right?
Yeah.
Right. So, let me tell you something about. I've been talking about this guy this week because we're coming up to the album. I've been going onto TikTok a little bit, you know, like once or twice every week, going onto TikTok, and first thing that comes up is things about me, because that's really all I'm actually looking at. I'm just looking at what people are saying about the album, and kind of lame, right? But there's this one guy on there who is just like a little bit of a private eye, you know. He's kind of been trying to figure out all the tracks that are on the album, all the names, all the collaborators. He goes very, very deep into the details, and it's creepy as fuck. And his name is Salamakes House, and it's also very, very cool at the same time. Creepy and cool, you know, fine line between the two. But anyway, that is who we're going to listen to the demo from next. But this guy has got mad investigation skills. And so if anyone's breaking the rules on here, he will find you. He will report you to Nate, and Nate will then come and end you. So look at that menacing human on the back sofa there. So you know, it's we've got quite a team going on here in the stream, and you just got to take these rules seriously. Don't take the piss. You will be found. What was that?
I said I love that it would be Nate ending them.
Right, yeah, in all
Yeah, I was
fairness.
gonna say I would just send them to Morgan, and Morgan would do the actual murder.
Yeah. All right, so let's listen to Sala's track. Imagine if it's actually like one of the tracks off the album. Oh, it's a fucking remix of Savannah. All right, here we go. Yo, that's a nice beat. That I like what you've done there. So the yeah, I'm sure you're seeing what people are pointing out in the chat. There's some dud chords in there. So let me help you on that one. What were the notes again? Hang on a second. Yeah, there's something that's clashing. So I think you're like, I actually think your bass pattern in the break, there's a few things that are wrong. I think you can, let me just listen to your drop again. I'm trying to get my head around what you've done. Your pad's playing the wrong chord in the breaks. Yeah, you should be. What's that? G minor, D minor, E flat minor, C minor. They're the chords, and that's not what you're playing. But anyway, the vibe's really nice. So vocals, sick, bruh. Sick vocal. And did I tell you it's available on Beatport? Well, look at that. Beatport, we go to the genre. We go to house. Oh, look at that. Acapella in the top 10. Available to buy. $2.49. Kind of steep. Not going to lie, but, you know, available. How much is a coffee nowadays? I think the last time I bought a coffee, it was $5.50.
Yeah, wild.
$5.50. This will wake you up more than a fucking coffee will, mate. Grab it. So yeah, isn't that fucked up? I'm trying to peddle songs for half the price of a coffee.
Someone just goes, vocals could use some work.
Well, not funny. All right. So anyway, thank you for sending. You got the next round of links?
I don't. I wanted to, since it's the last 5.
Oh, by the way, Salah, thank you. I'm only joking about the you being creepy. You're not creepy. It's very, very nice. It's very kind. I'm only having a laugh. Gregory, how did the $7 coffee taste this morning, though? Did it work? Do you feel alive? Do you feel like it was, you know, worth it? I'd love a $7 coffee right now. I'd love one of those nitro coffees. The loser of rock paper scissors gets the coffee. Get in here, bitch. I've been having quite a battle against this fucking asshole. He's been beating me quite a lot, but last week I absolutely annihilated you. Would you accept that to the camera?
It went from I won every game to you won 1 in 10. And then I must have had COVID or something last weekend because you just destroyed me the entire weekend. There was something wrong.
In rock, paper, scissors. Let me just clarify that.
We tour together, not live together.
Yeah, we tour together. Right, ready?
Fuck! God is good! Oh! I'm even gonna sit on his silly little fucking chair. Pure domination. Oh, that's odd. That is odd. Oh, you're filming this too. Good. Yeah, 2 angles. Great. Guys, you're looking at a huge winner right now. Oh God, chat's going crazy. You know what? You're lucky because now I'm gonna do this chill section. You can still submit your demos. We haven't picked the last 5 yet, so get your submissions in. ! Discord or demo. Take your pick. What do we have to shill? Nope. The Black Book release literally just closed right now. There's new ones coming soon. Chemistry album merch, which, if you don't know, Chemistry, July 11th, Chris's album. It's fucking amazing, 15 songs. Someone in here may have figured out a couple of the track list songs, and someone who made the fucking album may have leaked a bunch of it without telling any of us on the marketing side. Do you want coffee?
Yes, please.
Anyways, I really don't.
Do you want one?
She said, yeah. Wait, did you ask
Yes.
me or Morgan wants one?
3.
Just make it 2. I'm fine. I think I'm caffeinated enough with how I'm yelling.
Does she want any of that brain mushroom shit?
Sure. Whatever.
Yes. Chris, you should get back here. This is your fucking stream.
Whatever makes me a coffee.
Oh, this is my shirt. I bought it on Shein for $3. It's a good purchase. Marketing strat is to pretend it's being leaked 5-head. No, he fucking actually leaks it. You don't understand. Chris Lorenzo, on our very first stream back, leaked the fucking album existing. And then he did it again 2 weeks later. But it's Lorenzo. I expect it, he's having a little bit of fun. He's having a laugh. Sure. He comes on here, and I tell him before the stream, hey, here's things that are coming up. You can talk about these things. That's cool. You maybe want to hold off on these because, there's things that we can talk about later. And then he comes on here and starts saying, oh, well, I made this song with this person, and it's on the album, blah, 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 blah. Morgan's giving me a disapproving look.
Oh no, this ranch is everything.
Anyways, that all being said, let's start back from the beginning. July 11th, Chemistry, Chris Lake's brand new album will be out. It is beautiful, 15 songs. A bunch of collaborators that you're all fans of are going to be on the songs. And even better, Chris is on the songs. Thank you for the chat command. Black Book just sold out of the newest merch, the Thermal Collection. We have 2 new collections that should be coming up within next month or 2. Unfortunately, I'm the only one who has the link unless Tomlinson's in here. But I will send some links so you guys can actually get notified earlier before anyone else even knows about them. Boom. Make sure you pre-save the album as well. Savannah just came out, obviously. Beatport, you can go grab it. You can grab the acapella as well. As you heard, Solid just did a remix of it. And he got that acapella off of Beatport instead of being a typical producer who steals the acapella. So don't do that. Shouldn't remind you to not do that. Chris suddenly looks so dapper. Thank you. If you want to send submissions, go to the Discord. Hop in there. There's a demo submissions tab. I should have locked this by now, but just since Chris is going to make us all coffees, oh yeah, I did tell him I didn't want. Well, yeah, because I can see my coffee that I'm not drinking. That's right there. I'll go grab it. Don't worry. Anyways, what else is there to show, Morgan?
Some Red Rocks tickets still available.
Oh, that's actually true. There are some tickets available for Chris Lake's Red Rocks show. That is September 30th.
August 30th.
August 30th, I was a completely month off. September 30th, I will be at a wedding.
And a couple left for night 2 of Brooklyn Storehouse.
Sweet. So July 12th, Brooklyn Storehouse, night 2 of Chris album release weekend. Few tickets left. Make sure to grab those. Red Rocks, few tickets left. August 30th. Chris's first time officially doing Red Rocks. He came out for Bonobo to do a little back-to-back once, and that was it. So this is Chris headlining it. Insane fucking lineup we have. Chris Lorenzo, Aluna.
Marco Strauss.
Oh, Chris Lorenzo, Aluna, Marco fucking Strauss.
It seems fake. It's so
It
good.
seems fake. Buy your fucking tickets today. If I didn't work for him, I'd be buying a ticket. But I'm not
We
going to buy a
actually are
ticket.
gonna have you buy a ticket for this one.
You're going to make me buy a fucking ticket?
Just for this one.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Anyways, any questions for me? How did you get yourself... Oh, perfect. Chris is here, so I can't answer any personal questions. Bye. Cheers.
Get fucked.
Oh, you're going to be a sore loser 10 minutes later?
Yes. Get out of my sight.
It's okay.
Can't afford to touch me. Don't touch me. I'm sterile.
That's outrageous.
I love you, Nate.
I love you too.
All right. Next.
Well, yeah, I was...
Did you send me another link?
No, because you walked away as I was about to go close the submissions.
Oh, okay. Let's close the submissions.
Oh my god.
Got a couple?
140 songs got submitted since you went to make a coffee.
Sick.
Anyways, give me one moment.
I'm definitely struggling with this rock, paper, scissors scenario. It's really like... I don't like it.
Maybe you guys start like arm wrestling or something. You have a little bit more control over.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Nate might be really strong.
Can you wrestle?
Oh, actual wrestling.
Oh,
Yes.
actual wrestle?
I'm
I can grapple dudes.
I mean, we knew that.
Damn. Damn.
Quote it. Okay.
All right, so we're going to do the last 5, and then I'm bouncing. I'm going to have a nice evening to myself. Do jack shit. Jack shit for all those Americans viewing just means nothing.
I feel like jack shit's a British thing.
Do you? Yes, someone's clipping that I can grapple dudes.
Get to work clipping. Sorry, Crane, something like this is not wanting to import the way it was last time.
Would you guys do a paid priority through paid comments? I'm kind of like, I'm a bit apprehensive on some of this stuff. I was trying to figure out how to do this in the right way, you know, like I'm not streaming for money. So, and I just think like some of these things can get a little bit out of hand. It's pretty difficult to figure out how to do this sort of, you know, the most fair way. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe we could do like a, have like 3 slots, a stream or something that's bidded for. And that's raising money for charity or something.
Or we
Ooh.
could yes, we can do that.
Not like that.
Live ideas on stream. I like that one. I like that one. Yeah. So yeah, make 3 slots and charge through the fucking nose for it, mate. Give up the readies. Let's do it.
Someone goes, I know it's random, but I sold my firstborn child for Nate Vogel to listen to my song. To be fair, the child was adopted, and I wasn't the one who adopted it or gave them up for adoption.
There's a lot to unpack there. There is a lot to unpack there. All right, here we go.
I sent you the last 5.
You sent me them. About time, dude. Come on. All right.
Let me make sure they're actually here.
Yeah, I've got them. Okay, so the first one. There's some interesting names coming up nowadays. Like, the guy's Twitch or YouTube is Ty Dwell. All right, here we go. Delete the link. Bang. T-Dave. Got me feeling. All right, so... I don't know, man. He doesn't look Brazilian, but he is DJing in his sunglasses. It's a very Brazilian thing to do. He looks serious. You know, the sunglasses are quite far down his bridge with the nose. He means business. So he better deliver on the beat. That's all I'm saying, bro. Am I tripping? Was he kind of like, yeah, he looks like a mashup of quite a few DJs. He looks like Abstract. He looks like Omnom. And I saw someone else mention someone. Is this like a dirty love child of like EDM? You see it? Like, he looks like Habby.
I'm not really seeing Habby.
Are you kidding? I'm seeing it. You don't see it at all?
Sorry, buddy. I'm not seeing it.
I don't know. I think we need to...
Half of chat saying they do and half of chat saying they don't, so...
think it's cool. I think it's good production in there. All right, so here's the pros and cons of the song. I think your best bits of the song are this drop here. What would that be? Let's call it intro. That one. Anyway, that feels good when the vocals here at the beginning. And this section here that you do the, whatever the sound is, what is this? That feels good. I like it. I like these sections. I think I'd play off this bit more. I mean, I say you could play off that more, but that would get tiring pretty quickly. But they're the best sections for me. I think, like, I feel like you're doing technically the right thing with a lot of the sounds. It's just sort of like, it's like you're getting like good rhythmical placement on all of these sort of like random sounds and everything that kind of like makes it feel a bit, you know, I don't know, I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it, kind of like all over the place and kind of like vibey and everything, but it doesn't quite like, it just feels a little bit slightly cold to me. Maybe cold's not the right word, but like it doesn't completely grab me. It doesn't completely engage me, but it's kind of like heading in the right direction, I think. I think you're yeah, it feels solid. The beat and the bass feels really good to me. So it's sort of yeah, that's kind of like my feedback. Hopefully maybe that helps, or it doesn't, and I'm sorry. So next track, last five, right? So this is from Ari, and his artist name is No Matter. Losing My Mind. Let's delete the link. There we go. Bang. Let's play this shit. All right, so I mean, yeah, it's got something. It kind of, you know, kind of hits in a way. The mix overall is a little bit flat. Like the kick's strong, but yeah, the overall mix and everything feels a little bit dull, and that can be a vibe. That can be a vibe. I think on this occasion it might need a bit more life, a bit more high end and stuff. You know, the losing my mind vocal sentiment is, and me included, I've done it. It's one of the most overused kind of like vocal phrases. There's so many losing the vocal phrases just because it's so heavily related with losing your shit when you're on a dance floor. So I completely get it. Sort of, it's I don't think like the vocal kind of fully grabs me. But yeah, I mean, it's sort of, there's also at the same time nothing majorly wrong with it at the same time. So it's sort of, yeah, it's inoffensive, but at the same time not fully grabbing my attention. So, but thank you for sending. Right, let's go on to the next one. Everyone's asking what I was drinking. That was coffee. I put some like some brain mushroom shit in it or whatever. Some over the counter like mushroom supplement that you put in to make you more sharp. It never works. But I got a packet of it and I want to use it. Right, last 5. Yeah, it's something like lion's mane, yeah. Okay, next one. Jozic. It's kind of a cool little logo he's got here. Right, so this is Jozic right now. Let's check this out. Yeah, that's fun. It's a cool little groove. It's kind of cute in a way. Someone said it's like Rules Don't Apply kind of vibes, which is Walker and Royce's label. That kind of sounds like that's the that track could, you know, sit on that label, or what's the other one? Oh my god, why am I completely blanking on his name? Does the parties with Frida. Shit. Why am I completely forgetting his name? I've known him for years. Oh my god, I'm having Wongo. There we go, Wongo's label, which is now I can't even remember Wongo's label. Box of Cats. Thank fuck for chat. Oh my god, in absence of my brain. Sounds like the kind of vibe that they would put out. So yeah, there we go. That sounds really cool. I like it. It's sort of you know, maybe could do with a little bit more space and dimension on some of the sounds. It's sort of like some of it's a little bit too, maybe a little bit too dry. Could have a bit more pop to it. But yeah, yeah, I like it. It's cool. I like this logo as well. Kind of fun. I'll remember it, you know. Okay, next one. I'm noticing no one's sending a photo.
Oh, interesting. So you remember the first time we did demo submissions and you had Spinoff who sent a track in?
Banana Boy.
Yeah. He actually signed that track to Box of Cats.
There we go. Congratulations, Spinoff. So there we go. We've got a success story from the current crop of demo submissions. I mean, back in 2020 when we were doing them, we had Mochak was putting demos in. We actually had one of them lined up for Black Book. We ended up signing one of the tracks. Well, not one of the tracks that was submitted. We ended up doing something on Black Book with Mochak. I think we did one of his first releases. So, and he's having a great career now. So yeah, there we go. But yeah, congrats, Banana Boy. I'll never forget you, big yellow monster. So then, where are we at? Deuce. What a name. This photo is sus. This looks like something pulled from CCTV footage for a most wanted person. So last seen ordering a foot-long Subway from a rando location in Kansas. So anyway, let's check out Juice's music. Bro, if this guy ever gets famous, that's right. Honestly, he should just be like, that can be his thing. He's up on stage and he just gets on the mic, drops the fader and goes, I'm away to drop a juice. Time to drop a juice! I love doing these demo streams. Fucking hell. Well, anyway, the beat's interesting. So, where's Juice from? If Juice is not from America, we've got some things to explain to you about the meaning of this word. So, because you might not be understanding what I'm insinuating, you know? Anything in here? If he's from Kansas, this is the best thing ever. Come on. Jesus from Uranus. He's out of this world.
I'm here earlier and I've not seen a response back since.
Well, anyway, let me just be serious on the beat then. Yeah, it's got, you know, it's a nice, interesting vibe. I'm not sure it's like I'm a bit sort of torn on what to sort of suggest, because you know, it doesn't seem very close to a lot of sounds that I can like understand. It's, you know, it's nice and melodic, but it doesn't fully grab me. But yeah, I don't know where you're from, but like Juice, which is what I'm thinking is how you pronounce your name. In America, that means shit. So yeah, I don't know whether you've been told this before, but you got to be prepared about what people are going to think about that name, just to let you know. So I'll give you a laugh, actually, talking about names that have meanings. When me and Fisher first did events down in Brazil, anyone that's watching this from the UK will laugh at this. So we actually called, we were struggling to come up with the name. This is actually before we did Under Construction. We were trying to figure out the name of what we were going to call the events, and we were like, fuck, what do we call it? Not another fucking festival. And then the acronym of that is NAF. Now NAF means shit. Like not very good. That means not very good in the UK. But in Brazil, no one knew of the meaning of that, so we ran with it and we called the festival NAF. But basically, it meant not very good, which we thought was really funny. We just ran with it. So yeah, there we go. But anyway, thank you for sending Juice. Juice, that's so good. All right, next one.
I've tagged this person a couple of times. I've not seen them respond, but it says that they're in chat.
Which one is it? That one. Cesare, I can't pronounce that. That's
No, that's
like,
the one that you just listened to.
so is it the last one?
Last one.
Last one, okay.
TB War?
Yeah.
War?
Tableau. Let's just play it.
Yeah.
All right. So, Tableau, is it enough? Let's give this a blast.
Oh, yep, they're here.
Yeah, I like deep house. That's nice. That's a nice vibe. I think it's. I don't know what the vocal is. I don't know what the sample is, but yeah, it's cool. It's just sort of chill. I haven't listened to stuff like that for a while. Yeah, I've seen a couple of people talking about the perk. Maybe it gets a little bit busy in a couple of places, but yeah, I dig it. Hey, thank you for sending. I haven't got too much to kind of like offer on that one, if I'm being fair. So honestly though, overall, I'm really thankful for the demos that have been sent in. I think the quality level is pretty high. I think it's nice to hear so many people, you know, taking production seriously and trying to develop their sound. And you know, I hope I really listen. I want to explain. I really enjoy doing these demo streams. I think they're really fun. I like having a bit of a laugh on here. I do like being honest. So I hope you're prepared for that. I'm not looking to upset people, but you know, looking to have a bit of a laugh. And yeah, fuck them. There's some really good demos that have come through here. Like I'm gonna have to give a shout out to, I think that first one that was in the first batch. That second track was ridiculous. Let's go back and listen to that. Yeah,
Fucking insane.
right. I'm just gonna give us a second listen because this one was insane. Let's give it a blast. No, it wasn't that one. Not next. Oh, it's in the first. Yeah, got it. This one.
This song is just fucking outrageous.
All right, we'll give this one last blast. This is pretty mental. That's pretty sick. Yeah, I think that was my favorite one from today's stream. But anyway, thank you everyone for joining. I just want to give a little explanation again of everything that's gone on today. So we were doing the demo streams. We opened up a link on the Discord. Was a page? What was it? A page on the Discord or?
Demo submissions channel.
Yeah, the demo submissions channel on the Discord. We opened that up periodically, for like a 20-minute period, allowed everyone to upload, then closed it, then randomly picked 5 tracks from that bunch, listened to them, then reopened up the demo submissions, allowed people to submit, closed it again, picked another 5. That's the fairest way that we've figured out so far. We are looking to make a couple of little changes. We talked about maybe making 3 slots available each time we do this that are kind of like paid for. So people can like bid, like we give it to the highest bidder for like maybe three submissions or something like that, and raise money for charity. I think that'd be a great way to do things. So that then if anyone wants to waste a load of coin on me listening to a track and getting it featured on the stream, we can do that and we can raise some money for charity. I think that'd be a good happy medium. And then we also talked about while we were listening to one of the demos, I said that it might be a good idea to look. I really like and I really appreciate some of the things you guys are saying in the chat. I think it's really cool. But maybe we just make 1 slot available as well for just a funny bastard, someone that just says something that absolutely makes me chuckle, you know. So I think that might be the happy medium. I am streaming just a little bit shorter than normal today because I've got stuff to do. So but I wanted to come on here. But yeah, that was that's what we're doing. But I want to explain, we do have the Discord. The link is in the chat right now. You can go check that out. There is we've got a really good community of people. You can still post your music up in there, talk with fellow people in the community, you know, talk about production, talk about whatever, software, the whole lot, things going on in the scene. You can do all of it. Use the Discord as much as you want, meet good people, and you know, take part in the community. You're welcome. Use it. So it's there. You can also like the stream on YouTube, like it on Twitch. You can subscribe if you want. You don't have to. You can just follow the channel. Do whatever you want. Tell your friends, or don't tell your friends. You can tell your friends Chris Lake's a fucking dickhead. You can tell whatever you want. Free world. Do whatever you want. So there we go.
That's what I say to my friends.
Well, but yeah. So what else can I tell you? What else can I tell you? I don't know. There's so much going on. The album's coming up soon. Album's coming out on the 11th of July. I'm excited for it. Semenga, you're going to get banned from the chat if you keep talking about my rock, paper, scissors skill. I ain't taking that dissing.
Or lack thereof.
Stand up.
Bring it on. It's just my water ball. This isn't a very good angle. It's just... You know what? Fuck it. Fuck!
I really do not like you today.
How does it feel to be a loser?
I was doing really good over the weekend as well. I'm really upset about this. It's going to be the only thing I'm going to be thinking of today. Hang on, is the merch drop still open? Or is that did that close like an hour ago?
It literally just closed at 3.
Okay. That was good timing. I probably should have mentioned something about the merch drop before.
I should have reminded you, though. I'll take that on that one. Anyways.
Fucking prick. Chris, can we do a Twitch meet and greet at the San Diego show? Yeah, well, let's we'll have a talk about some of these things coming up. There's a lot going on right now, so yeah, we'll try and set some of these things up. Share your skincare routine. Are you kidding? Lots of you have been messaging me in my DMs about my skincare regime and my hair care regime. Well, it's extensive, and honestly, I don't know whether you guys can afford it. So I think we'll have to do that another time. That'll have to be a specific stream. It's tough looking this average. Would you and Lorenzo play Warzone or game on stream? We have discussed this. It just might be a little bit dangerous.
I would need a shot collar mute button for you both.
Yeah, we would need heavy moderation, a big lag on the stream. Yeah, it could be dangerous. It could be dangerous. We swear a lot at each other. It just gets a little bit out of hand. I'm also really quite bad. Actually, I've got to tell. Did I mention something about what happened? Did I tell everyone on the stream what happened last week when I was donating on Zealander's stream?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
Morgan's giving me a curious look because I don't think she knows.
Oh, do you don't know what happened? So I follow this streamer on YouTube called Zealander, and he was on stream doing what was it? What's his stream group again?
He's with Optic.
Optic. He was doing an Optic stream, and I can't remember the name of the two other people he was streaming with, and they had shock collars on their neck, and anytime one of them died, they got shocked in the game. But also, if someone donated 50 followers, 50 subscriptions to their channel, they would also get shocked. I donated. It was really fun. It was really rewarding. There is a video of it up there somewhere. So
It actually is in our first edit of one of these streams. If you want to talk about a leak.
oh yeah. Actually, yeah. So the other thing, we've been doing edits of these streams. So we will be. The plan is complete the stream on Thursday and then release the edit on probably the Monday, something like that. The following week. So yeah, that is the plan. We will you'll be able to watch these back and see them edited down, get rid of a lot of the waft, a lot of the nonsense, and there's a lot of it, especially when I'm producing. So yeah, that's it really. What?
Chris, you should do the shock collar thing with a harmonica in your mouth, so when you cry in pain, it's in tune.
That's awful.
That's brilliant.
I'm gonna give one last blast of that track off the album. I played it earlier, but I'm gonna do it again for the people here. Those that stuck to the end. It pays off to wait till after the credits. All right, this is coming up on the album. Where is it? Fuck, where's the song? Here we go.
I reach for my mind. I reach for the light. I reach for my mind. I reach for you. I reach for you.
All right, guys. I'm done. I'm done. We're done today. Thank you to everyone that sent in music. Thank you to everyone that commented. It was very nice, was very kind. Good vibes in here. Remember, we've got the Discord. You can go and check it out. Go and talk to everyone. Partake in the community. And then you can follow me on YouTube. You can follow me on Twitch, or you can not. You can do whatever the fuck you want, to be fair. Up to you. But it'd be nice to have you back. And then, yeah, we'll be doing this every week up until the release of the album, and then we will be looking to continue it afterwards as well. So, but yeah, I'm guaranteeing I will do every week up until the album's out. So, yeah, thank you for your participation. Thank you for your support. Be good, and I'll catch up with you guys next week.